Hi everyone! Good morning and welcome back to our channel. We are so happy you are here with us today.
Yes, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today.
In today's lesson, we are going to practice English with a very common topic. We are going to talk about our daily routine.
That is right. We will talk about waking up in the morning, going to work, having lunch, and relaxing in the evening.
These are simple words and phrases that you can use every single day in your life.
So relax, listen carefully, and try to speak out loud with us. Don't worry about making mistakes.
Exactly. You do not need to be perfect. Every time you practice, you become more confident. Let's start. George, let's start with a simple question first. What time do you usually wake up in the morning?
Let me think. I usually wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning.
7 o'clock? 7 o'clock is a very comfortable time. I wake up a little earlier than you at 6:30.
6:30? Wow, Emma, that is early. I like to sleep a little longer in my warm bed, but I always try to wake up on time.
Why is waking up on time so important to you, George?
Because I really do not want to feel rushed in the morning.
Feel rushed. That is a very useful daily phrase.
Yes, it is. Feel rushed means you feel like you have to do everything very fast because you do not have enough time.
I understand. Like when someone wakes up late, brushes their teeth very fast, grabs their clothes, and quickly runs out the door.
Yes, exactly. That is a very stressful feeling, and I do not like that feeling at all.
Me neither, George. I hate that feeling too. That is why I really enjoy quiet mornings. I wake up early, sit calmly for a few minutes, and enjoy the peaceful start of the day.
That sounds so peaceful, Emma. That sounds like a fresh start.
Yes, exactly. A fresh start means a brand new beginning. Every new morning gives us a new chance to start again.
I really like that idea. A new chance every day. Now we have a quick question for everyone watching.
Yes. What time do you usually wake up in the morning?
Do you wake up early like Emma, or do you like to sleep a little longer like me? Tell us in the comments.
So, George, after I wake up in the morning, the very first thing I do is drink a large glass of water.
Drinking water first. That is a very good and healthy habit, Emma.
Thank you. It helps me wake up and gives me good energy. After that, I brush my teeth and wash my face.
Same here. Brushing my teeth and washing my face is always the first step of my morning routine, too.
Yes, I think almost everyone does that first. After washing my face, I take a warm shower and pick out my clothes for the day.
Do you usually choose your clothes in the morning, or do you pick them earlier?
Most of the time, I pick them in the morning, but on busy days, I like to prepare my clothes the night before.
The night before. That is a very useful everyday phrase.
Yes, it really is. The night before simply means the previous night.
Yes. For example, if you choose your clothes on Sunday night for Monday morning, you prepared them the night before.
Exactly, George. That is a perfect example. Preparing things the night before saves a lot of time in the morning.
I agree completely. I actually do that with my work bag, too. I pack my bag before going to sleep, so my morning is much calmer.
That is a great habit, George. It stops you from rushing. And once we are fully ready, it is time for breakfast.
Breakfast. That is my favorite part of the whole morning.
Mine too. Do you usually eat your breakfast at home or do you eat alone?
It depends on the day. In my home, everyone has different schedules, so we do not always eat together at the same time.
Yes. Schedule is another important word for daily life.
Yes, a schedule is a plan that shows when we do different activities during the day.
Right. For example, one person in your family might leave for work at 8 o'clock and another person leaves at 9.
Exactly, Emma. That is why everyone has their own unique routine.
After breakfast, George, I always check my bag and my things before I walk out the door.
That is a smart habit, Emma. What kind of things do you usually check?
I check for my phone, my house keys, my bag, and my water bottle. I want to make sure I have everything.
I do the exact same thing. Forgetting something important in the morning can make your whole day stressful.
Oh, absolutely. Have you ever forgotten something important before leaving home?
Oh, yes, many times. Sometimes I forget my keys or I forget my phone charger, especially when I am running late.
Running late, that is a very common phrase that English learners should know.
Yes, it is. Running late means you are behind schedule and you might arrive late for work or school.
Right. For example, you can say, I need to hurry because I am running late for work.
Exactly, Emma. That's a great example sentence. I really prefer calm mornings where I do not have to hurry.
Me too, George. When you have enough time, you can do everything slowly and enjoy your morning without stress.
Yes, whenever I wake up late, everything becomes fast, chaotic, and I feel rushed.
That is why small habits help so much. So, George, what time do you usually leave your home?
I usually leave home around 8 o'clock in the morning.
8 o'clock is a good time. Do you leave early to avoid traffic?
Yes, I do. Leaving a little bit early stops me from worrying about traffic jams on the road.
That is very smart. I usually leave my home around 8 o'clock as well.
Do you always feel fully ready when you leave, Emma?
Most of the time, yes, but sometimes, right before I lock the door, I remember something I forgot.
Like what?
I think, oh no, I forgot my umbrella, or I forgot my notebook.
That happens to everyone. Now, let's look at two very useful phrases from our conversation today.
The first phrase is, I usually. We use I usually when we talk about things we do regularly.
Right. For example, I usually leave home at 8 o'clock, or I usually drink tea in the morning.
The second phrase is, I don't want to. We use this when we talk about something we want to avoid.
Yes. For instance, I don't want to be late, or I don't want to feel stressed.
Excellent. Now, before we talk about our journey to work, we have a quick question for everyone watching.
Yes. What is one thing you always check before you leave your house? Is it your keys, your phone, or your bag?
Tell us in the comments below. We love reading your answers. Now that we are ready and out the door, let's talk about our journey to work.
Yes, the daily commute is always an interesting part of the day. How do you usually travel to work, Emma?
My workplace is a bit far from my house, so I usually take the bus. I really like taking the bus.
Oh, do you enjoy taking the bus?
Yes, I do. It gives me some quiet time to sit near the window, relax, and enjoy the view.
Ah, the view. That is a great everyday word.
Yes, the view means the things you can see around you, like trees, buildings, roads, and people.
I love taking in the view on public transport, too. Watching the city wake up is very peaceful.
Exactly, George. Sometimes we are so busy that we forget to notice those small, nice things around us.
That is so true. I usually walk. My workplace is not very far from my home, so I really enjoy walking in the morning.
Walking to work? That is a wonderful habit, George. A short walk in the morning can really improve your mood.
Improve your mood, yes. Improve your mood means to make you feel happier or more positive.
Right. For example, listening to your favorite song or taking a short walk can improve your mood.
Exactly, Emma. Walking gets my body moving. It makes me feel fresh and active for the day.
That is great. What do you usually do while you're walking or commuting?
I like listening to podcasts. Podcasts are a great way to learn new ideas while traveling.
Oh, I listen to podcasts on the bus too. I like podcasts about language learning or interesting stories.
That is so smart. For everyone learning English, listening regularly makes English sounds feel very natural and familiar.
Yes, but remember, listening is only one part of learning. You must try to practice speaking out loud, too.
Absolutely, Emma. Speaking out loud builds your confidence much faster.
So, George, what is the very first thing you do when you arrive at your workplace?
When I arrive at work, the first thing I do is say good morning to my colleagues.
Colleagues, that is an important word for work life.
Yes, a colleague is a person who works with you in your office or workplace.
Right. Saying hello to your colleagues makes the workplace feel friendly and comfortable.
Exactly. After talking with my colleagues, I check my tasks for the day and organize my work.
Tasks are things you need to finish, like answering emails or writing reports. Organizing your tasks makes work much easier.
It really does. On busy days, my main rule is to do one thing at a time.
One thing at a time. That means doing your work step by step instead of worrying about everything together.
Exactly, Emma. Taking it step by step keeps you calm.
I love that advice, George. Now, we have a quick question for everyone watching.
Yes, when you travel to work or school, what do you usually do?
Do you listen to music, listen to podcasts, read a book, or enjoy the view? Tell us in the comments. Now it's lunchtime. Lunch break is always a wonderful time to rest and relax for a bit.
Yes, it is. I usually eat lunch with my colleagues in the break room. It is nice to take a break from work.
Taking a break is so important. Take a break means to stop working for a short time to rest.
Exactly, Emma. It helps you feel fresh and ready to focus on your work again.
What do you and your colleagues usually talk about during lunch, George?
We talk about our hobbies, weekend plans, or funny stories. Lunch is a great chance to connect with people.
Connect with people. That means building friendly relationships and communicating well with others.
Yes, exactly. Do you usually bring your lunch from home, Emma, or do you buy food near your work?
I usually bring food from home because it is very convenient.
Ah, convenient. That is a super useful word for daily life.
Yes, convenient means something is easy, practical, and saves you time.
Right. Bringing lunch from home is convenient because you do not have to spend time buying food outside.
Exactly, George. But on some days, eating outside with my colleagues is very fun too.
What is your favorite kind of lunch food?
I like simple food, like rice, vegetables, or a light sandwich. Heavy food makes me feel sleepy in the afternoon.
Oh, I know that feeling very well. After eating a big lunch, my body always wants a short nap.
Me too, George. When I feel tired after lunch, I drink some water, look at my task list, and keep going step by step.
Small daily habits really help us stay active during the afternoon.
Yes, they do. Now, let's quickly review 2 key phrases from this section.
The first phrase is take a break, to stop working for a short time to relax. For example, I take a break after 2 hours of studying.
The second phrase is one thing at a time, to focus on one task step by step. For example, I complete my work one thing at a time.
These are great phrases to use every day at work or school.
Okay, let's move ahead.
Now, let's talk about the evening when our workday is finally finished.
Yes, after work, it is time to head back home. I usually take the bus back, but if the weather is nice, I really enjoy walking home.
Oh, evening weather is so lovely. The air is cooler, and watching the sunset is very peaceful.
It really is, George. How do you usually travel home in the evening?
If I am tired after a long day of work, I take the bus so I can rest sooner.
That makes a lot of sense. Taking the bus is much faster when you are tired. What do you do first when you get home?
The first thing I do is change into comfortable clothes, wash my face, and relax for a few minutes.
Same here. Having some quiet time to relax after a long day is so important for your body and mind.
Do you usually exercise in the evening, Emma?
Yes, I like taking a short walk around my neighborhood.
More walking. You really love walking, Emma.
Yes, I do, George. Walking in the evening helps me clear my mind.
Clear my mind. That is a wonderful phrase to learn.
Yes, clear my mind means to relax your thoughts and let go of daily stress.
That is great advice. I like doing simple exercises at home, like stretching or push-ups. Doing a little bit of exercise is always better than doing nothing.
I agree completely, George. And around 8 o'clock, I have dinner. I keep my dinner light so I can sleep comfortably later.
Smart choice. After dinner, I like reading a book or preparing my things for tomorrow.
Preparing again. Checking your schedule and setting out your clothes at night makes the next morning so much easier.
It really does. By 11 o'clock, I try to turn off my phone and get ready to sleep.
Avoiding screens before bed is a very healthy habit. Today, we talked about a full day from morning to night.
Let's quickly review 5 main phrases we practiced today.
1. I usually, used for regular habits. For example, I usually wake up at 6:30.
2. The first thing I do is, used for your first action. For example, the first thing I do is drink water.
3. I don't want to, used for things you want to avoid. For example, I don't want to feel rushed.
4. Take a break, stopping work briefly to rest. For example, let's take a break for lunch.
5. Clear my mind, relaxing your thoughts. For example, a short walk helps clear my mind.
Great job today, everyone. Remember to practice a little English every single day.
Yes, do not worry about making mistakes. Every mistake helps you learn and grow.
We have one final question for you. What time do you usually go to sleep, and what is the last thing you do before sleeping?
Tell us in the comments below. We love reading all your comments.
And before we go today, we have one final friendly phrase for you. Sleep tight.
Sleep tight simply means sleep well or have a good night's sleep.
It's a warm and friendly way to say goodnight to someone.
Thank you so much for practicing with us today.
We will see you in the next lesson.
Till then, keep learning and keep smiling.